Currently 1 minute to 3 o'clock. We're going to go live in about, well, I think it just turned 3 o'clock. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. This is the Viral Media Network vlog. It is Friday, May 1st. It's May Day. We're going to get into all that in a minute. I am your host, Sam DJ Lumberjack. That's right. I run a little company called Viral Media Network, and this is the daily. So it used to be the daily vlog. Now it's the weekly vlog, just due to time constraints and commitments with my family. I have had to pull back and do it once a week. It's the 29th episode, and I'm so happy to be here with everyone. Thank you so much. And Viral Media Network and this vlog, just so you know, this vlog is about the development of my life and my family during this time, but also the professional developments of Viral Media Network. And we also showcase some other stuff that we like to watch, eat, listen, and read to. So just so you know, I've got my microphone headset here, and this is controlling the music here. Oh, I gotta pot it up first. So, yeah. So yeah, basically, we talk about things that are going on in the current climate of the country and the world. Right now, it's the COVID-19 pandemic and coronavirus. But we like to focus on the positive, and while we stay safe, we stay healthy, we stay sheltered in place, we talk about ways that we can do that while still staying active and productive. So I first want to talk about what happened this last weekend, and the repercussions of that this week, because we have not been in a quarantine, we have been in a shelter in place. And basically, people were still getting out. They were still using parks, state parks, city parks, this kind of thing. And of course, the beaches got slammed, specifically in Southern California. Northern California, we used a little more discretion, and that's what it's all about. That's what I want to talk about in my opening monologue, is the difference between social distancing and the difference between social distancing and the difference between quarantine. So, Governor Newsom has put a kibosh and banned beaches. I can't speak for other states. I know in Georgia they're reopening businesses, which is a whole other thing that I'm not going to get into on this show. I think it puts people at risk. We are going to talk a little bit about May Day and the International Workers' Day and Workers' Rights Day and the general strike that's going on today. So I stand in solidarity with them. But this segment, this monologue right here, is all about social distancing versus quarantine, quarantine versus social distancing. So basically what I want to talk about is how to use your own discretion in going out. Because, for instance, here in the East Bay, in the Bay Area, the East Bay Regional Parks, the parks are open, but the facilities are closed. You can't park there. You can't use the bathroom there. You can't use the drinking fountain. There's no park ranger there to help you, so you have to use your own discretion. You can't go in a pack of people. You can only go by yourself or with someone that you already live with that you've been exposed to. And when you see people on the trail, keep your distance. That was what was supposed to happen at beaches. So basically, people crowded the beaches. They didn't use discretion. And just like anything in life, you got to use your own discretion or else the law will get involved. So I would say that if you know, I'm not going to put it out here anywhere live, but if you know of public places that you're still able to get to and enjoy your outside, be active and enjoy your free time, then I would do so. I'm going to quickly, I like to do live, although we do watch, I'm going to take a brief pause. We do this mainly on YouTube, so you can see all the nice graphics and stuff. I'm going to do it also on Instagram on my phone. So if you're going to be watching here on Instagram, just know that you're not going to see... Oh, actually, you know what I do? I screenshot from my phone, so you can kind of see what's going on. And let me move... Actually, it'd be better if I went like this. That way, it doesn't even get in my shot. That's perfect. Oh yeah, there we go. So, excuse me, I should have set this up ahead of time, but you know how it goes. So yeah, that's basically what I get at for the quarantine versus social distancing. There were countries that full on quarantine that like locked people in. You are technically in the state of California and other places will get fined if you're out specifically with not a mask. But walk around the neighborhood. Use discretion. You can go to parks and stuff, but try not to crowd it. If you go to a crowded place, find the path less traveled, or find a time when there's less people going there. That's basically what it's about. So I'm going to move on with the rest of the stuff I have today to talk about. But that's basically what I want to say about the beaches being banned, because basically, if you don't show your own discretion and your own good judgment, the state or the law gets involved. And that's what one of my music professors taught me in college when he was talking about digital music and sampling music and the laws around that. And he basically, broad stroke talked about the law and getting into court and being arrested and all this stuff. And he basically, his opinion, and I tend to agree with him, is that the law interjects when you don't know how to figure it out for yourself or with the other parties involved. Okay. So what that means is, if you can't figure it out by staying safe, by staying socially distant from people without overcrowding places, if you can't find those little tucked away places, those hidden paths, or the hidden places you get outside, or just being able to be outside in your backyard, or if you live in an apartment around the block, or a little tucked away park or something, or a time when there's not a lot of people that are going, I don't know what to tell you. So that's basically where I want to be with that. Use good judgment and use good sense in staying safe and being out there. And you can still be active and still find places to be outdoors. Um, and as always, we always, especially because it's May Day, and this will segue into the topic of the day. But we always bless the essential workers that are still working. And part of the strike today is talking about those essential workers that are underserved, overworked, don't have enough benefits. We really want to honor those, specifically Amazon delivery workers, Instacart workers, Whole Food workers that are working on internet shipments and stuff like this. Jeff Bezos of Amazon. Now I use Amazon. I've promoted Amazon on here as far as like links to where to buy stuff. So I'm not above not using Amazon. Okay, I think Amazon can be a good thing, but it's all about equity in pay for people that are working hard. Providing essential stuff to people, being able to through Whole Foods and Amazon, being able to deliver fresh food to people and elderly people and all this kind of stuff. But they're getting overworked. They're not getting benefits. They're not getting sick pay. They're being exposed and being uh, you know they're putting themselves at risk, I should say, to the coronavirus and all this kind of stuff. So we want to honor and bless you and the hospital workers and firefighters and first responders and police, of course, everyone that's working to help social workers, everyone in the government that's still working, of course, people growing food, uh, grocery store workers, everyone that's involved, that's working on keeping us safe and keeping certain businesses that are deemed essential. Of course, the liquor stores are still open. I personally love the fact, especially just local corner stores, because a lot of those places are less crowded than the big stores. So I went to Costco last week or earlier this week, and it was kind of crazy. Um, but that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Made it through. There's a little bit of a line getting in, but once in, it was a little crazy, but not too bad. Um, so yeah, let's roll that into the topic of the day, which is May Day. Um, and of course, May Day in general is International Workers' Rights Day, and we want to honor everyone that works hard, even if you're out of a job. But it's basically to honor working rights, workers' rights, getting everyone full benefits, advocating for unions where applicable. And I wanted to, where is the web page? It's a work for it initiative. Shoot, I wanted to, I thought I had a, Well, maybe we'll move on because I don't have. Pretty sure I had a website open to that talks about honoring the talk about workers' rights and things like that. So, anyways, just know that you're supposed to, if you want to follow along in this boycott in this strike, boycott Amazon and all their entities like Instacart and Whole Foods and things like that. So we can fight for better treatment of their workers, of the people that are working in the factory, the delivery workers, like I said before, sick pay, benefits, 401k, retirement, all that kind of stuff. So don't use Amazon, don't use any of those goods, and stand in solidarity with the workers. So that's basically that. I'm going to move on. Again, we've always wanted to make this show a little shorter than normal. It's gone on to about 45 minutes at times. We're now about the 11-minute mark, so I only want to spend another 5 to 10 minutes, 15 to 20-minute episodes. So again, we've moved from daily episodes to weekly episodes, and that's simply a time constraint. It was taking up a lot of my day, and I wasn't able to work on Viral Media Network videos. We're developing more YouTube videos, videos for our clients and client projects, and also just housework and taking care of our baby. My wife is working as well from home, so in other words, not in other words, but segue into buying some of her stuff. Check her out. She sells vintage goods online at the Dark Dish. Yeah, weekly now, every Friday, live at 3 p.m. I see we got a few people watching. Thank you so much for watching. This will also be in the archive, so you can watch it later. And as I keep talking, time keeps ticking. So trying to stay timely here. The next thing we're going to talk about is I want to first, before we go into the weekly recommendations, I want to quickly talk about some positive stuff. The good deed of the day. Now I'm looking for. Oh yeah, there it is. We'll do that. Oh yeah, good deed of the day. So I'm of course a wrestling fan. I promoted this show on Instagram earlier with a Blue Demon mask and Blue Demon. So shout out Blue Demon. But this wrestler El Hijo del, let's see if I can pronounce this right. His name is El Hijo del Sobrano, which is basically the sovereign son. So here's the article about it on NPR, and this link again is on, I think it's in the description. If not, I'll make sure it's in the description after we're finished going live. But basically, he is making safety masks. He's sewing masks with his wife to help fight coronavirus. And because he's out of work, he gets paid when he wrestles, right? He's a freelancer like me. So now he's not doing any events. He's not wrestling anymore. He also makes wrestling masks and wrestling outfits. Well, he decided to start making masks, and you can order them off his Facebook page, which is here. Equipos de lucha en la laguna, Soberano. So, Soberano. I message him to see how exactly you can order them. Apparently, you can order them right off his webpage, but there's nothing clear. There's no link to it specifically, so we'll see how that goes. But basically, he was out of work. He needed bills. He had bills to pay and stuff like that. So he decided, hey, I better start making these masks to help fight the coronavirus. And the best part about it is they're all in relation to actual Luchador masks. So, there's a Mil Mascaras mask, there's a Blue Demon mask, there's a La Parca mask, that kind of thing. So, check out this article. It's a really great, that's the good deed of the day. El Hijo del Soberano. the sovereign son. And, they don't divulge their real name. They keep kayfabe, as you will, which is, the allure of, um, that it's all real, and kind of keep the mystique of the sport, and keep that kind of illusion, so you never know his true identity. So I wasn't there wasn't really the Blue Demon that was promoting me. It was of course me live. So anyways, I'm gonna promo that later. So that's the good deed of the day. Let's move right along. Oh, before we get into more recommendations, I want to talk about. I've been talking a little bit about the SBA loans. Of course, we know that the PPE, and now there's the PPE, and all this other kind of stuff. That SBA, the Small Business Association, is helping small businesses with coronavirus relief. A lot of that stuff has been tied up, and it's really hard to get. Well, there's another federal program called the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. And this is another opportunity for folks. And again, this link is in the description. These are for folks. Let's go up to the top here. Oh, wait. Let me resize this. Just resizing this so this will look better live. There we go. And Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. And it's basically landmark legislation that is designed to strengthen and improve our nation's public workforce system and help get Americans, including youth, and those with significant barriers to employment into high-quality jobs and careers, and help employers hire and retain skilled workers. So basically, there might be some job programs and job training, but also you can get funding if you find training that will help you, and it helps you find jobs that are in demand. There's a whole bunch of stuff to get in, and I'm just learning about it. So there's this whole network to get you started. So I really recommend checking that out. Again, the website is in the description of this video. I'm personally going to check it out because I'm going to need some resources to help me get back on the ground, and help get some funding to help fund some of the YouTube videos that I do, and help develop more viral media network infrastructure. Another thing that I'm going to set up, and I've talked about this on the show, but I've just procrastinated, is setting up a Patreon page that if you're interested, you can donate and give to Viral Media Network, and in exchange you get some perks, like maybe I'll, if you're a high backer, if you're a big investor, we can talk about making a video. If it's a smaller donation, I shout you out live on the vlog. I give you all sorts of little small perks on our YouTube page or on Facebook and that kind of thing. So that's where that's going. So we'll keep you updated on that. Moving on, we'll go to, how about the recipe of the day? I made this. It was actually a nice team effort with me and my wife. She helped cut up the vegetables, and I roasted the chicken. See if we get rid of the good deed. Oh, let's do that. Okay. Boom. There it is. It's turmeric roast chicken with roast vegetables. Now, I was able to find organic whole turmeric at Costco, and you can find it at other grocery stores. And if you've never seen whole turmeric, or turmeric as some people say, and it's actually spelled with an R at the front, turmeric. But do people say turmeric or say turmeric? So is the first R silent, or have we all just been pronouncing it wrong? Anyways, it looks kind of like ginger, but it's very orange, so I suggest using gloves when handling it. But basically, you peel it and then you shred it or grate it over the chicken with other spices like ancho chili, smoked paprika, oregano, salt, pepper, cloves of garlic. I go 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. You can do less if you don't want as much garlic. You chop some sweet potatoes, onions, carrots. You can even do celery. You can add other vegetables that you want to. You stuff a little in the bird, around the bird, in a nice deep dish pan or a sheet pan. Coat it with oil. Rub, rub, rub. Again, the description of this is in this video, so make sure to check it out. And you roast it in an oven at 425 degrees for about 45 minutes. You can do it for about 20 to 30 minutes and then flip the bird if you want. You can also set it at 375 and cook it for a little longer. It really depends on how crispy you like it and how much time you have. If you have time to roast it for 45 minutes, that's great. That's the recipe of the day. And then you can serve it with rice, salad, whatever accoutrements you want with that. That's the recipe of the week. I keep saying day because we used to do these by the day, but now it's week. So there you go, recipe of the week. The next recommendation we have, as we're rolling right along, it's 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop soon because I only want. But I found this at a garage sale the other day, and No Doubt is one of those bands that if you don't know, this is one of their awesome albums. And if you're like a hardcore fan, you say, "Oh, this is like their later album, blah blah blah." But like, there's so many hits on this album. Okay, so we got Spiderwebs. Excuse Me, Just a Girl. What else is on here? Sunday Morning. And, again, I like physical media because look at all these great photos in here. It's all about Anaheim, I guess. They're like SoCal Ska, if you don't know about No Doubt. The packaged fruit, Orange County kind of thing. And there's Gwen Stefani on the cover. This was the look back then in the mid to late 90s. The baggy Adidas sweatpants and the crop top. Oh, that was just the look for the girls, and it just made us guys wild. So, shout out. And just look, it's like you can fold this out. It's got the lyrics and the liner notes and all these awesome photos of the band. Come on, like you can't get this on Spotify. You can touch and hold. And I think part of this pandemic shelter in place is like if you have the time to just sit and listen to albums and sit and watch and like read this stuff, it's really just like a nice therapeutic thing. So now I can't even fold this back up. Hey, I guess it's a great little bit I'm doing here on the fly, and totally didn't do it by. Oh, is that the way you do it? Okay, we'll do it like that. Cool. Yeah, look how hot Gwen Stefani was. Yeah, with her waist all forward and doing a weird pose. But anyway, so that's the album of the day, album of the week, I should say. Oh, and No Doubt, just great music, really, really good stuff to rock out to. Now that I have a daughter playing it for her, it's just great to have music like that. And I know there's other, positive females out there, but just that strong female lead, and to play that for my daughter, and she's rocking out to it. I mean, she's only one now, but I don't have a book of the day, but I do have a podcast of the day, and that is my man. As we wrap up here, that is my main man, Tyler Groom. Now, he doesn't have a website, and I don't believe he's got it on Spotify or anything like that. It's called Dude, Where's My Gig? Tyler Groom. It's on Facebook Live. So you can just search Tyler Groom. I guess you'd have to be Facebook friends with him to watch it because he just posted on his personal page. But he might be setting up its own. But it's basically kind of like my podcast, the Sam Jack podcast. I'm not a professional, but wait, I am. Kind of about that freelance, creative professional realm. His is specifically with production. I like to talk to creatives and artists as well. But he does it live video on Facebook, so kudos to him. It's really awesome, but check it out. Our podcast might be shifting to live soon. By the way, we have an update on that. So I want to shout out our podcast. And we didn't do the video of the day, which is actually, let's go back to that. But before we do, let's plug in some Viral Media Network stuff. So the Viral Media Network podcast is the Sam Jack podcast. That's me. I'm not a professional, but wait, I am. And it's all about, like I said, the creative professional. Now, what I've done recently is we came out with a new podcast at the beginning of April with Rob Reddy of Piano Fight. Since then, I have recorded 3 other interviews. I haven't put them out yet. I meant to put out one today. It's probably going to be put out tomorrow. That'll be the next episode with DJ Bad DJ and Richie Cunning. Dope interview I had with them earlier in the week. And then after that, we're going to have Ryan Nicole and DJ Champagne. That'll be the next episode after that. And then after that, we had artist Danny King on. We had a great interview with him just a few days ago. So those 3 podcasts are coming up in the next few weeks. So look for that. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, so make sure that you subscribe to this channel, which is Viral Media Network 415. I want to make sure you're doing that. So, boo, 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 boo. Do we have that up? Is that clean? Yes, that's clean. YouTube, Viral Media Network 415. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. All right? Like, subscribe, and share that. Boom, 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 boom. Let me do this to remind you to like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. See, anytime I move my eyes and I'm doing that, you notice it's actually a little smoother now than a few episodes ago, and I kept talking about my mouse sticking. Folks, I really want to apologize. What had happened is I had a lot of stuff, a lot of files on my internal hard drive, and so I have 1 terabyte hard drive, and I only had about 200 gig open space. And if you don't know too much about hard drives, basically you want at least 30% of your hard drive free for operating power, and that's for processing power. That's separate from the RAM they use for processing. So I cleaned up some stuff over the weekend, and stuff is running a lot smoother. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Viral Media Network 415. Make sure to comment on any video or send me a message. Be happy to get you to do that. So that's our YouTube channel, but we also do a YouTube recommendation of the day. And that is our last recommendation of the day. And we'll pretty much be wrapping up the show after that. So it's I had recommended Andrew Huang before. And specifically the video I want to recommend is 4 producers flip the same sample. And he has a couple of these, so make sure to subscribe to his page and check it out. But basically, let me resize that. Basically, what he does is 4 different producers. He intros it, so he's got 4 different producers. He intros who the producers are. And he's got certain parameters. So basically, they all sit around. They give intros to, and it's really cool because he shows exactly what they do. They show screenshots of what stuff looks like. And they're all listening to each other. I guess I can put the sound on.
Whoa, nice ending.
Oh man, Cuckoo, that was badass.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. So the first thing I've done, I've listened through the track. There is so many cool parts to sample. The cool thing about this is it's kind of instant sounds to play with. I wanted to try and make this kind of...
Yeah, so, if you're into that, I definitely had a lot of fun watching that. And he's got a couple of those videos where different producers do different things. So definitely check that out. And, yeah, that's pretty much all the recommendations of the day. I want to basically wrap it up because it's been, how long has it been? Oh, we're already at half hour. So, like I said, I wanted to keep it 15 to 20 minutes. So this is a good time as any to call it. And again, I am Sam, DJ Lumberjack. Thank you so much for watching. This is now a weekly vlog. And we talk about all things that are going on in the current climate of the pandemic and personal and professional development as it relates to Viral Media Network and myself and my family. Please join us next Friday. That'll, I guess, be May the 8th. live at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am Sam DJ Lumberjack, and again, you're watching this on Viral Media Network 415 is the YouTube channel. Also, make sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And you can do that here. ViralMediaNetwork.com is our website. ViralMedia.network is our handle on Instagram. And just search Viral Media Network, 3 separate words on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you soon, I hope. And be well, be safe. Make sure to drink plenty of water. I try to drink at least 2 of these a day. And there's also some great vitamin recommendations and some exercise recommendations in the link to this description of this video. So make sure to check that out. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Have a great week. We'll see you next Friday. Be well to each other. Practice social distancing, but make sure to get out of the house. And good judgment not to overcrowd places. Well, it's Friday, the 1st of the month. And you know I'm just about to get funky on the cut. And here I go, DJ Lumberjack on this mic. I'm starting to attack. I got one ear in and one ear out. But listen to me on the mic. I start to shout. Oh, we're going on to 31 minutes in. I'm just spitting some bullets out of the mouth. A straight fire. And you know, yes, I got the desire to win it. Do all the best. And that's alright, cause I'm putting you to the chest. Oh, what I do. What comes out of my chest, I don't know, but I just start to do it. I'm just trying to prove it. The freestyle is not that good, but it doesn't really matter because I swing just like a batter. Oh, we'll see you later. See you next week, May 8th, live at 3 p.m.